Hey guys, it's Carter, and we're looking at the weekly chart of Ethereum USDT right now, trading at 2,374 US dollars. Now, here's the kicker. Online, I've been seeing a ton of people, and I mean a lot of people, saying how bad the chart of Ethereum looks right now compared to Bitcoin. I've been seeing so much bearishness. The sentiment is awful on Ethereum right now. I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely false. The chart, in my eyes, actually looks really good, and I'm about to explain why. People are so hung up on the short time frames right now, the 4 hour, the daily chart. You zoom out, everything looks fine, and we look like we are preparing for a next huge move on Ethereum. But before I show you what I'm seeing right now, just remember that I am not a financial advisor and that I don't give financial advice. However, I put my money where my mouth is on this channel and have bought into a significant position on Ethereum. Now you're going to see why. So, here on the weekly chart, look at this level right here. It cuts across the screen at around 2060. So is resistance here, support in this area here, support, then you broke it through here, and that level was then resistance for a year and a half until you broke it to the upside again. And guess what we just did? We just rejected from this resistance up here. So this resistance up here is around 4,000, and we've come back down into this support level down here and are holding it as support, exactly how you want to see this level play out. So as long as we're holding this right here, this zone of these two trend lines, this upsloping trend line and the $2,000 horizontal support, there is no major structural breakdowns on Ethereum. So as long as we're holding that 2000 level, A-okay on Ethereum in my eyes. So if you look at the RSI, it looks like we have just broken through some downsloping resistance. So if we zoom in here, let's actually make this a little bigger. This resistance is now broken, and we just saw a clean retest of this resistance. So right here, broke this resistance, clean retest, and it is now support. So as long as we're holding this level on the RSI, it's probably going to head up, and if we're getting stronger, it means that price is likely also going to start heading up. Now, the stochastic RSI has also seen a breakout right here, and we're doing a little bit of a flip right now just to see if we're going to hold this as support. It's reminding me of this move right here. So we had some fake out action right here on the stochastic RSI, came back down, and before we officially crossed up again, we kind of had a little bit of a pushback in momentum before we really took off. And that was right here. And if you look at the price action and compare it to the present day price action, it looks eerily similar. So you're bouncing off support with a bullish engulfing, and then you make a little bit of a lower low and then ultimately head up from there. But we had confirmed momentum. So we had the confirmed momentum on our side. And if you look today, we had a nice little move up right here and are now seeing a couple candles to the downside. Yeah, and we are seeing that little bit of slowed down momentum here. Maybe this is the last little retest we need before momentum shoots straight up, and that would likely mean that price would head up too. So the last time this move happened in October 2023, yeah, we quite literally went from around 1500 right up here to 2700, and then we ultimately had this cross down here that took us all the way to 4000. So I'm expecting a large move on Ethereum as long as this support holds on the stochastic RSI and our momentum continues to head up. Combine that with the RSI that also looks good because we have confirmed a breakout. So just looking at the weekly chart here, I think our indicators are telling us that, hey, we might be preparing for a potential move up to this $4,000 resistance. And if you break that, you can easily make a new all-time high on Ethereum. You got to break through 4,000 though. And right now we're at 2,375. So I've been buying now, and I'm looking for that move up to 4,000 to occur by the end of the year, as long as momentum stays on our side and we hold this $2,000 level. So looking at the daily chart of Ethereum, you can kind of see how people are a little bit bearish on this chart. But I think the weekly chart overrides that times 7. The weekly chart represents 7 days of price action, whereas a daily candle is representing 1. So the weekly chart in that sense is 7 times stronger. So any bearishness on this screen would have to be 7 times stronger than the bullishness on the weekly chart. And right now, I don't see it. I do not see it whatsoever. Sure, maybe we make a new pivot and head back down to this support level down here at around 2,200, or even come down to 2,000. As long as we're holding 2,000, a-okay in my book. 2,200 would present as a good buying opportunity for me. There's resistance above our head in this region here from around 2,750 to 2,825. This region here is resistance until broken to the upside. But I do think if we head to this level again, we could see some sort of flip on our way to 4,000. All right, that's all I have in this video. Have a good one. Keep looking at the bigger picture.